Hey Gauchos, I'm Jenna, and you're watching UCSB TV. I hope spring break gave you the recharge you needed for this quarter, because UCSB is welcoming you back with events, Gaucho sports, and local news.
What's up, Gauchos? I'm Alec, and I'll be keeping you updated on Gaucho sports.
And I'm Celie, and I'll be presenting this week's on-campus events. Happy spring quarter, Gauchos! Start this quarter off right with some of this week's on-campus events. Head to Pollock Theater tonight, April 5th at 7 p.m. to watch the screening of The Overnighters, a documentary about Williston, North Dakota, and its response to the growing need for jobs. Stick around after for a discussion with the director, Jesse Moss, and UCSB PhD student, Tyler Morgenstern. Also tonight, April 5th, go to Campbell Hall to join contemporary writer COLSON Whitehead in a discussion of his New York Times #1 bestseller book, The Underground Railroad. This event starts at 7:30 p.m. and will be followed by a book signing with the innovative author. Tomorrow, April 6th, join University of Colorado Boulder Professor Nathan Schneider in his talk, Revolution as Storytime, The Uprisings of 2011 and the Art of Viral Narrative. This discussion about different societal uprisings and change will be held in the McCune Conference Room at 4 p.m. Don't miss the opening of the College of Creative Studies Art Program's exhibit, A Powerful Voice, Nurturing Creativity, Female Book Artists at the College of Creative Studies. The reception will be held tomorrow night, April 6th at 5 p.m. in the library's Special Research Collections. Also tomorrow night, April 6th, the Architecture and Design Lecture Series will be hosting Mark RIOS, a groundbreaking architect and founding partner of RIOS Clementi Hale Studios. The event will be held in the Art, Design, and Architecture Building at 5:30 p.m. This Saturday, April 8th, Campbell Hall will be presenting an evening with the 2011 Nobel Peace Prize laureate, Tawakkol Karman, a key fighter for women's rights, democracy, and peace in Yemen. The inspiring event will start at 7:30 p.m. On Saturday night, April 8th, the Thunderdome will be hosting the warm-up. The much-anticipated concert will be featuring R.L. Grime with special guest artist Destructo. The concert starts at 8:30 p.m. and access cards are required for entry. Celebrate Hawaiian culture by watching dance performed by the acclaimed company Nale Hulu I Ka Wake. The Masters of Hawaiian Music will be accompanying the Hawaiian dance troupe in Campbell Hall this Sunday, April 9th at 7 p.m. Finally, on Monday, April 10th, head to the Sage Seminar Room at 4 p.m. for UCI professors Greg HICKOK's lecture, Inside the Language Instinct, How the Brain Creates Language. David Popel, the moderator of the Talking Brains blog, will accompany HICKOK's lecture. Want any more information on any of these on-campus events? Then head to the UCSB's events page to find out more.
Spring break was full of action as the Gauchos were challenged across the board. Men's volleyball came up just short this past week as they dropped a close 5-set series to Cal Baptist on March 30th before going on to suffer a 3-set loss to USC. The Gauchos hope to bounce back and finish the regular season strong in their last pair of home games. Come out to support as they take on BYU on Thursday at Rob Gym and Friday at the Thunderdome. Women's water polo had a packed week as they traveled to Hawaii to take on number 3 UCLA, number 8 Hawaii, and number 12 San Diego State. The Gauchos fell to Hawaii 8-3 before rebounding to clinch the win 11-9 over San Diego State in overtime. Momentum wavered in the last game as they were unable to overcome UCLA, losing 19-2. UCSB softball was non-stop as they started their week with 2 victories, overcoming a huge deficit to beat SCU 9-8 and shutting out Sacramento State 4-0 to extend their win streak to 6 games. Going into the Big West games with momentum on their side, the Gauchos fell in their first 2 games against Cal Poly before beating them in the final game of the weekend 4-0. Our athletes would then go on to split their pair of games against LMU, winning the first on Sunday 7-1 and losing the second 6-2. Continuing the 11-game homestand, UCSB baseball ran through the competition early in the week, beating New Mexico State 7-2, Pepperdine 10-3, and Long Beach State 3-2 in the Big West opener. The Gauchos were unable to continue the performance as they dropped the next game to Long Beach State 9-3 and losing to Gonzaga 4-1. Men's tennis had a fantastic week, winning all 3 of their games. After crushing Princeton 6-1, our athletes managed to close wins against Drake and Denver, both with scores of 4-3. Catch our athletes as they return to action this weekend in 2 away games against UC Davis on Saturday and St. Mary's on Sunday. After dropping the first match in the Big West Conference against Hawaii on Thursday, March 30th, women's tennis racked up 2 consecutive wins against Cal State Northridge with a score of 4-1 and Loyola Marymount with a score of 4-0. Come out to support our athletes as they play Cal State Fullerton at home this Saturday, April 8th. For more information on UCSB sports, visit ucsbgauchos.com.
Thank you, Alec. I'm Diana here with your weekly headline news. Isla Vista kicked off a new sidewalk project on Monday, April 3rd. A pedestrian path will be built on the north side of Sábado Tarde Road from Camino Corto to Camino Pescadero. The path will be a total length of 2,400 feet. The estimated cost is $468,000. The funding of the project comes from a federal community development block grant with 50% matching funds from UCSB. The City of Goleta is implementing temporary parking restrictions in some areas of Isla Vista in order to prevent car crowding and car break-ins during Deltopia. Students and families that live in the neighborhoods known as University 1 and University 2 between Cannon Green Drive and Stork Road and from Hollister Avenue in the southern city limits along Whittier Drive will receive 2 parking permits in the mail by April 3rd. Residents with valid permits will only be able to park during restricted times. Residents are encouraged to park in their garages and/or driveways as well. Vehicles without permits will be cited and towed at the owner's expenses. Also, the Daily Nexus reports that UCPD will cut down on Deltopia fencing due to Spring Insight. This year, Spring Insight has fallen on the same day as Deltopia. Stay safe, Gauchos. Thanks for listening, and now back to you, Jenna.
Thanks for watching UCSB TV Spring Quarter Week 1. Check out our videos on the UCSB Associated Students YouTube channel and on our Facebook page. Tune in on Wednesdays for announcements, and have a great syllabus week.